Unbeknownst to the general population, we are surrounded by hidden, esoteric, occult symbolism. One of the most prominently photographed sculptures in New York City, in New York City's Rockefeller Center, is Prometheus, best known sculpture, monumental sculpture of NYC, sculpted by Paul Manship going back to 1934. And what is what is this paying homage to? It's paying homage to a Greek titan of Greek mythology, basically an interdimensional, extra-dimensional deity. Said here, a trickster figure who is credited with the creation of man from clay. Prometheus is known for his intelligence as a champion of mankind. As I walked further down the plaza, I noticed the Roman god of Mercury was used to symbolize Britain's worldwide strength in the 1930s. Hermes, that's right, Hermes is not just an expensive handbag. Hermes is the Olympian god in Greek religion and mythology, son of Zeus. Hermes is known as a divine trickster, the god of boundaries between this world and the next. He is known as a guide of dead souls to the underworld, a messenger. New York City is riddled with iconography paying homage to Greek titans. Here, paying homage to Atlas, who was given the task of holding the Pillars of Hercules to hold the sky away from the earth. And Atlas, another titan, the war of these sky gods, Titan, he was given the punishment of holding up the earth from the heavens. The Titan condemned to hold up the sky for eternity. In front of the St. Patrick's Cathedral and next to this Atlas is a building with depictions of many deities, many effigies, one of which is the Canaanite bull of sacrifice, Moloch. This is all happening around a site that's supposed to be holy. Now, I was here at the St. Patrick's Day Cathedral in 2015, a week before Pope Francis was supposed to show up to this cathedral for probably a satanic mass ritual. As you can see, this door has the symbols of the Rosicrucian cross. Now let's take you to the original Jesuit cathedral, the old St. Patrick's Cathedral. There you can see the IHS. More esoteric occult meanings. IHS stands for Isis, Horus, and Set, the Egyptian deities. Here at the front of the church we see the IHS and the cross and the Star of David, which I'm going to get into. Star of David and the Jesuits and why they have that. The St. Patrick's Cathedral was built between 1809 and 1815. Again, more extra-dimensional trickster gods, deities being praised around New York City. See, at the top of the Jesuit hierarchical order, we see these archons, or this council of interdimensional beings. They place these symbols all over because the Jesuit order, the secret societies of Babylonian origin, want to instill these images in your subconscious to control you. It is a form of mind control. You see these symbols, you don't know what they mean, but your subconscious, believe it or not, does. Now, the Jesuits used the hexagram as a symbol for the Jewish people after Viennese Jesuits in 1648, under the command of German Emperor Ferdinand III, wished to assign a flag, give some homage or honor to the Jews after the Battle of Prague in this 30 Years' War. What the Jesuits were really doing, being experts in the occult, were giving a hex, and witchcraft, hex, basically cursing the Jews. Many rabbis oppose the hexagram. They believe it's a pagan symbol. Here you see this nun dressed with ankh, or the crucifix. Origins come from Egypt again. The Templar cross on her holy book. But you see her dressed in a hijab. That is simply because Islam, Catholicism, Christianity are all derived from paganism, which is what this church celebrates. On this day that I went into this church, 2015, it was Beltane. And there are underground cemeteries, catacombs, or burial mounds underground in Manhattan's only Catholic cemetery, the catacombs of Gotham. You see a Masonic obelisk and more Egyptian symbolism in New York. The Jesuits, this cult of death, this secretive order whose rituals go back to the Canaanite Babylonian times. An order of death amongst us.